So I'm back on the road leaving Fort Augustus on day 4 of the Great Glen Walk, and today I'm going about 14 kilometers to Altsigh, which is on the side of Loch Ness, and staying in a backpackers hostel there. So should be a good day. It's a little cloudy today, but not thick clouds, so hopefully the rain stays away. Well, the day started with a climb out of Fort Augustus through this clear cut, and there's a little bit of views of Loch Ness below us. But now it seems like we're at the point where we're going a little bit straight along this level, so should be a good day, and we will keep at it. So just behind me was a way marker kind of dividing the Great Glen Way into the higher and lower paths, and I've chosen to take that upper path to Invermorston, and it's about 11 kilometers from here, and they say they made it kind of to allow for better views and to avoid logging that's happening in the lower levels, so hopefully that is the case, and we'll have to do a little bit of climbing with my pack. They said it was about 330 meters of elevation gain, but hopefully those views are worth it. Just off the trail here is a little small waterfall. It very much feels like I'm walking through a temperate rainforest here, which I believe it kind of is. And yeah, it feels a bit like walking on the west coast of BC here. The path has gone up and down a little bit. I'm getting little views through some of the forestry of forest here of Loch Ness, and so this path has gone up and down a little bit over the last few kilometers. Right now we're on a down bit with a nice view of Loch Ness through the trees. But we are continuing with another rise coming up. So just I'm up on a bit more of an open bit here, kind of overlooking Loch Ness. And yeah, kind of nice to see it from above with a few boats on the water. We will continue going on towards Invermorston. We're coming down just past that viewpoint, and it's a very dense, thick forest here, really dark inside, a little lighter where the sun's on the other side, but definitely an older forest, but nice green tunnel for me to wander down today. We're beginning to descend, coming next to Farmers Fields here as we go into Invermorston, and that should be in the next kilometer or so. But still a bit forested, but starting to see more of the farmyard and houses and that kind of thing. So I'm in the road going towards Invermorston, and this is yeah, a little bit on the path, I think, or on the road through the city, and then from there head on the side of Loch Ness towards Altsigh, where my hostel is tonight. Yeah, kind of a nice river and old bridge kind of here, so giving a bit of a nice scenery to kind of come by. So just in Invermorston, passing Columba's Well, and just a nice little town that we go through on the way. Invermorston had a nice little store. I jumped in to grab a few little food items. We're gonna go this way afterwards, but it does. So coming out of Invermorston, it's been a steady climb. We're kind of now up above the loch here, and yeah, nice view back on it here, but a little bit more to climb, and then we'll figure out where to go from there. So So now, closer to the peak, I think it goes up a little bit more, but more of a flat bit here. You can see Glen Moriston down below me, maybe through there, a few houses, but a beautiful view above Loch Ness here, and yeah, kind of a nice path ahead that the sign said takes me both to the low and the high route, and I will take the low route because that leads me to Altsigh, where I'm staying tonight. I've split off from the high path and I'm on the low route on my way to Altsigh. This should be a nice forested one until we get down to the loch there. So there was a small sign saying 100 meters off of the Great Glen Way there was a stone seat. So I've come up here and I'm thinking this is a good place to stop for lunch. The view is a little bit blocked by things, but you can sort of see the hills around Invermorston and Loch Ness. So just slowly descending. I can hear the road or the traffic on the road below me, and through the forest I can get little glimpses of blue of Loch Ness. And so I think I'm getting close to the path here, rejoining the waterfront. But yeah, kind of steady decline right now, and I'm thinking I'm getting relatively close to my hostel. So here's a signpost. We're probably a kilometer out of Altsigh. Drumnadronchet is where I'm going tomorrow, so a little bit of a shorter day tomorrow. And Invermorston was where I just came through. So now we're just heading downwards towards kind of Altsigh and the Loch Ness hostel that I'm staying at. So I'm in Altsigh and going to the Lochside hostel just down the road here. And I believe this white building is it. Yeah, there's a sign for it. And so this is the end of my day today. It was about 17 kilometers of walking and did it in about 3.5 hours. So that's it for today. We'll see you tomorrow.